Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. So it's official. Frank Lampard has somehow magically come back as Chelsea manager. I never thought I'd see this day. It goes to show, I gave you guys my reaction yesterday after it come out by Fabrizio Romano. We got the here we go, he's signed, it's happening, it's done. So you can check that video out. But today, we got the first press conference. Literally, Chelsea dropped the statement immediately. And then straight after that, he walked into the press conference and gave the press conference for his his pre-Wolves match press conference, where we never even spoke about the Wolves game once. So it's just basically just a Lampard returning press conference. And I have to be honest here, yeah, because as much as I was skeptical at this whole appointment, just as a whole, right? Like Lampard, like the only guy we could have possibly found is Frank Lampard. But his press conference today was so relieving, man. I mean, to actually be able to hear someone that knows how to talk. You know? Oh, man, it felt so good to watch a press conference and actually connect with the person I'm watching. You know, because going through Graham Potter for 7 months was painful, man. Absolutely painful. And Frank walked in and immediately just the whole feeling shifted. You could feel it. And his words, the way he conducted himself, everything was just... Oh, man, yeah, a press conference that feels like a Chelsea press conference again, you know? It's been a while. And the one thing I actually really want to give him credit for is what he said when he spoke about fans' reaction to him, you know, about the fans that are excited to see him back, you know, brilliant. He said even the fans that are not so excited to see me back, I'll promise to be able to give my best to this club and to this team and to give you something that you're going to be proud of. I mean, that's how you conduct yourself, you know. Fair play to Lamps for that, because Graham Potter was sending really snidey little shots here and there, right? Not full on, yeah, not clear as day shots, but little sneaky ones here and there to the fan base. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, you're meant to conduct yourself in a way. You're going to get people that disagree with what you're doing. That's normal. That happens. But in that role, you need to conduct yourself professionally, right? You need to be able to make sure that you, at least for the sake of the football club and for the sake of the team and the performances, put everyone's best interests at heart. And you could tell Potter wasn't really on that. So it's refreshing to be able to see Lampard walk in. And look, like I told you yesterday, right? It's vibes. It's absolutely vibes. And this is where, because we've had time to really sleep on it, think on it, we've seen Lampard walk into there, and we've actually heard him and we've seen it now with our own eyes. You'd be lying, right? I would be lying if I said, oh, seeing Lampard come in to that press room wasn't a good feeling or wasn't exciting. Come on. It's Frank Lampard. Of course it's exciting. Of course it's Lamps. You know, it's a club legend. You're going to see Lamps walk in, whether it was Lamps, JT, Didier, Czech, all of these guys, right? They walk in, you feel happy, you smile. I saw Lamps walk in and you could just see the excitement on his face, the grin. He's buzzing right now. Yeah, he is absolutely buzzing. And fair play, why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? He's been given this opportunity and he snapped it, you know, straight away without hesitation, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, you know. So seeing him come into the press room, seeing him smile like a kid at Christmas, right? You could tell, as I've said, that he's absolutely buzzing. And then he starts talking and you hear what he has to say. And he said everything right. Everything is spot on. Yeah, with the way that he conducted himself, with the way that he answered all the questions, with what he had to say, the manner he had to say it in, his whole... I hate the word because this word's been thrown about like a flipping, I don't know, like a plate at an all-you-can-eat buffet. But aura, yeah, this aura. It's the first and last time I think I'm going to say that, right? Aura. But you can feel it, like I mentioned. You look at Lamps and You can just feel it. You can see it. You can hear it. It's there. And we've missed that. We have missed that. Now, what he's had to say about the players, about the team, everything he said was spot on. He said, look, we're in 11th. We shouldn't be there. It's not right that Chelsea are there, but that's the reality. We need to just go in and win as many games as possible. He said it's not right to be in 11th, but it is what it is. He said this team are really talented. I've got all the faith in this team and these group of players. Absolutely agree. I've said that for quite a while now. I think he's spot on. This team's talented. There's no reason why this team shouldn't be doing better than what it is right now. Absolutely, right? It's just, for me, I reckon this team, as much as, vibes, right? The vibes are definitely going to help in the short term. I'll come to that in a little bit. But on top of that, this team needs tactical expertise. This team needs to be put through its paces, both physically, mentally, and on top of that, tactically. Yeah? There needs to be a manager that comes in that has an elite level of tactical awareness that's going to get the best out of this team and get them to do things that they probably don't even know they can do yet. That is what I don't think Lampard's going to be capable of. And this is where I get to my worry. I'm going to get to my worry before I get to more positives and end the video on a positive. Why? Because we're here for vibes. Like I've said, from now on, I'm going to be kicking back here. I'm going to be relaxing and enjoying life. Just enjoy that. Enjoy this, but enjoy the end of the season. Just enjoy it. Whatever happens, happens. My worry and where my skepticism for this even short-term appointment came in from for Frank Lampard, right? I'm scared that he'll actually do well. Or fairly well, right? He'll steer the ship. We'll pick up some wins. It'll look nice. We'll end the season on a high. And then the new owners go, you know what? Some of you may know where I'm going with this. Why don't we give it to him full time? Exactly what Manchester United did. They gave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer it on a caretaker basis. He done all right. What happened? Yeah, it's a 3-year contract. Let me tell you, please, please, we must not, yeah? I'm not on the main Big Six roster, but I'm on the extra. And trust me, I think we're all qualified to say the exact same thing when I say we must not, yeah? We must not give Frank Lampard a full-time permanent deal. Now, the statement that was released by Chelsea Football Club this afternoon did say this, and fair play, right? It seemed like the co-owners, Todd and Bedad, did both say, I'm saying their names like they're my mates, Todd Bowley and Bedad Igbali, right? Did say in that statement that Frank has come in on this short-term basis as we exhaust the process to find the permanent head coach. Okay, cool. That sounds great, right? As long as we keep it to that, fantastic. But the problem is when Frank Lampard got to the press conference, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Olivia Buzaglo who was there. Shout out Olivia, because she's actually really, really good at what she does. And she asks the correct questions. Unlike some of the flipping other journalists, they haven't got a clue. She asked Lamps. Actually, I want to take that back. If it was her, if it was Alison, because I know that I think both of them were there. But anyway, whoever it was, I think it was Olivia, that asked him, if this does go somewhat well, then are you open to staying on further? Have you discussed that with the new owners? And he went, honestly, no, not yet. Like, no, we've not discussed that. And he didn't rule it out. He didn't say, oh, no, I'm only here, up until the end of the season, and then I'm gone again. Because he was asked. Go and look at the press conference. Are you here just up until the end of the season? He didn't answer it. He said, obviously, I'm here to do what I need to do, and we won't look past that at the moment. We're going to just focus on the now, and then later's later. Hang on. Because trust me, if Frank Lampard gets offered a permanent position, you best believe he's going to accept it, and rightfully so. Why would he not accept it? Anyone would accept, right? It's a contract, it's Chelsea, it's another chance, it's money. But why would you turn it down? Of course you're going to say yes. But I'm sorry, that answer makes me a little bit worried. Uh, this Frank Lampard short-term option is going to bring one thing. It's going to bring vibes, which we're already feeling. And you know what? I'm on board with it. Screw it. It's great. It feels amazing. There's him, Ashley Cole. We're not so sure of John Terry. John Terry went on Twitter and wished him good luck. I'm like, hang on. No. If we're doing this right. JT, you got to get back into the dugout as well, mate. You got to go and join him. Go and get Didier if we have to, as I mentioned yesterday. Go and bring the lot. It's going to bring the vibes. If we're going to talk realistically, this Frank Lampard appointment, you best believe, in the dressing room is going to lift everyone up. 100%. 100%. It's going to cause a lift. Yeah? Everyone, I think, is going to get a buzz. You best believe Stamford Bridge is going to be rocking. Because it's Frank Lampard. He's a legend. He's one of us. It is what it is. That buzz, those vibes, where I believe we will pick up results, because when you get motivated to such an extent, you get that feeling of, lads, let's go and flip and do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. I don't care who's in front of me right now. I'm ready to run through a brick concrete wall. Yeah, with that, you can win games. Just with that alone. We've done it in the past. We didn't need to be tactically superior to anybody to get results. Hence our past results under like past managers where we won games we should not have won. Yeah. That Barcelona second leg under Di Matteo was pure vibes. It was pure vibes. We went with heart. It was pure heart. This short-term appointment is going to get the heart out of everyone. That's great. But that can only last so long. Now, let me tell you, how long will it last? It will last up until the end of the season. That's it. Beyond the end of the season, we actually need a manager that's got a plan, that's got tactical awareness, that's got a strategy, that is elite in terms of decision making, that is elite in terms of tactics, that is elite in terms of being able to analyze situations, manage certain players over a long period of time. This is going to go way beyond just vibes. Don't get me wrong, the vibes are still needed even then. That's the problem we had with Potter. He didn't have any flipping vibes, not even an ounce, right? And he didn't really have any tactical awareness, it seemed. Or maybe he did for the long term. Maybe something that was going to come into fruition in 3 or 4 years. We ain't got 3 or 4 years to wait. So those vibes can only last so long. That lasts until the end of the season. We can't have Lampard keep going up beyond that. Because he's not got everything that I've just asked for in a permanent manager. But he's got the vibes. So if we are absolutely 120% certain that he's staying only until the end of the season, and we're going to use that time to be able to hire someone, analyze, look, pick, select, and hire someone that's going to come in as our permanent head coach, right, or a permanent manager, then fair enough. I am completely on board. But I have to say, I have to be honest with you, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit worried that I think these owners might just do something crazy and go at the end of the season. Now, you know what? Let's give it to Lamps. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. We absolutely must not. So, if we don't, and this is genuinely just up until the end of the season, then fantastic. Let's ride the vibes. I'm on. I'm absolutely on board. Screw it. It's great to see Lamps again. It's great to see Ashley Cole. We ain't seen him yet. As I've said, I think the players are going to get a lift. And let's just give it our all. Simple as that. We've got Wolves coming up. Best believe some of the players as well. He mentioned Mason Mount. that's of course he had to. Mount must be buzzing, as I said yesterday. But there's also something else. When he was at Everton, he wanted Mudryk. And now he's got Mudryk. And you best believe, by the way, at least up until the end of the season, we have to say goodbye to the back three system. That back three system is dead. Frank Lampard's going to come in 4-3-3 all the way up until the end. That's it, 4-3-3. We're going to have Enzo sitting as a 6. We're going to have, you best believe, Mason Mount and Kante as the 2-8s, with Kovacic as the one that's rotating between either of them. That is how it's going to go down. We're going to have Felix maybe up top because Kai Havertz is clearly not able to score goals. Felix up top, Mudryk, Raheem Sterling, shift between the 3, false 9 if we have to, Reece James, Chilwell and the 2 central defenders, Thiago Silva when he comes back. Is he going to come back? I'm not sure Thiago's going to come back in time, or maybe he might. I'm not sure. But anyway, Fofana, Badiashile, Koulibaly, we get to choose. So, yeah, I think that's how it's going to go down. And you know what? As I've said, if it's genuinely up until the end of the season, then so be it. Vibes it is. And we're on board. Let's give it our best. And proper Chelsea. There we are. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. But Frank Lampard has returned as the interim Chelsea manager. Let me know down below if you think that, it's genuinely just until the end of the season. Or are you slightly concerned that it could be beyond that? Let me know where you think Chelsea will go. And there's been all sorts, in terms of just very quickly, there's been all sorts of links with other managers today. Bloody hell. Everyone. Antonio Conte has been linked, even though I think that's been pretty much debunked straight away, though. There's been a couple of other managers. Gallardo, I think there's someone else who's been linked from Argentina. I'm not sure. Jose Mourinho got linked by Relevo today. Nuno got linked. I'm like, what? This is a joke. Anyway, we're going to get linked with tons of managers now because we've got the time. We've got the time up until the end of the season. We've got the time to really go through it and see who we're going to pick as our new manager. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. As I've mentioned, let me know if you think Lampard is genuinely short-term, or is there a chance he might keep going beyond the end of the season. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video, which tomorrow will be the preview for Wolves versus Chelsea. So make sure you're in tune for that. That's going to be fun. I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget, second channel as well. Younes Talks, brand new video on there as well, in relation to coping with social media in 2023. Make sure you check that out if it's of interest, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.